So you read and write widely. What is it that draws you to a historical romance?
I think maybe a big factor there might be that I don't know if you can call it like a first love because I seriously haven't been reading any romance except for like Jane Austen until 2022, probably. Like, really,
What?
I started reading romance after the second season of Bridgerton came out. I basically got obsessed. Like the first one was good. I watched it, I liked it. And then the second one came out and I watched it once and I watched it twice. And I'm like, this is not enough. I need something else. I went on YouTube and started watching videos about it. And people were saying there in the books it was like that. And in the TV show it's like this. And it's not, it's different in the books. I'm like, what books? And I went and I found the whole series. I read the whole series in like a month, and then I went through the whole Julia Quinn backlist. And then I'm like, whoa, what am I gonna do now? I started looking the authors that she did books with together, like these stories where there are four or five stories,
Anthologies.
yeah, anthologies from different authors. I started looking into those, and then I discovered Bookstagram and BookTube, and then I'm like, whoa, okay, there's a whole world here. And for some time, for like a year, I haven't touched a contemporary romance at all. I was reading historicals and I was happy with it. I thought I didn't need contemporary at all. Who reads that? This is stupid. And then I think I read a gateway romance, which was the Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams. And only because it had the guys reading a historical romance in the book and then using it to better their relationships. And I was like, whoa, that's interesting. And then from there, I went like Abba Jimenez and like reading others. But still, somehow, I am pretty sure I will have more luck with any average historical romance I pick than with an average contemporary. I really don't know why. I think, yeah, one thing is angst. Yeah. So, like, sometimes the conflict in contemporary is just so artificial. Like, it's artificial. You don't think, like, yeah, but really, that's not a big deal. It's not so bad. You're not going to be ostracized from society from this. It's okay. Relax. But like in historical, sometimes you really feel that, well, this is impossible. What are you going to do? And even sometimes like there are more positive historicals where the ending seems like, whoa, that would never actually work. I mean, it is a fantasy, but I'm like, no, but in this society, that would never work. So yeah, I mean, like I'm more harsh on the
Yeah.
constraints in the historical, and some archetypes that we fantasize about, like the woman that needs to be saved, damsel in distress and stuff like that. In historicals, often there are a lot of women that are powerful and brave and smart and everything, but sometimes it's just a wallflower that is shy and or a spinster on the shelf, and sometimes it's just nice and pleasant to read something like this, because in contemporary there would be a lot of criticism or like, come on, like we're in the 21st century, why are you like this? But yeah.
Yeah. I think in contemporary, if you encounter a woman who feels that she needs to be saved, that she can't save herself, there's a sense of, oh, she's giving up power that she already has. Because in theory, we live it with more equality. Whereas with historical, the woman who needs to be saved is living with the level of power that she's been given, and anyone who is saving herself is seizing power. And
Yeah.
maybe that's why it feels a little different.
Yeah, I think some of the things that I would like to read about sometimes for comfort in contemporary would be a bit like, well, this heroine is way too weak and the guy is solving all her problems. And I'm like, no, but I want that sometimes.